Hello everyone students. Today in this session we are going to discuss about a new topic, that is Archimedes principle. In Archimedes principle there are three basic important points is there. First important point students, if you immerse the object inside a liquid, then what will happen? One upward force is experienced by the object which is provided by the liquid. And the third parameter. Now the question for third parameter, how can we measure the value of upthrust? The upthrust is equal to what? The weight of the object, the weight of the liquid displaced by the object. The weight of the liquid displaced by the object. Okay. So first parameter, if an object immersed partially or fully in a liquid, it experiences an upthrust which is equal to the weight of the liquid displaced by the immersed part of the object. So one by one I can explain by one suitable activity students. So let's start students. The first parameter students. This is what? This is a ball, and this ball now I can just place inside a container. Okay, full bucket of water. Now the what will be seen? The ball will float. Now we can just try to immerse the object inside a liquid, and that moment what will happen students? One upward force is acting on the ball. How can we realize this students? How can we realize this students? If we immerse this one and if you release the applied force, then it will flying in vertically upward direction. 1 second students, I can try to just, and you will not feel this force, but I am feel this upward force on my palm, on my hand, and when you release this applied force, it will move in vertically upward direction. So I can just prove the first part. Now students, first two parts means if I just immerse the object, one upward force is acting on the body. Now students, how can I just prove the third part? Means the upthrust is equal to what? The weight of the object displaced by the body students. Now students, this is what student, this is a beaker and volume measuring beaker, and 50 milliliter, 100 milliliter, and that is 150 and 200, 250 milliliter is there. And students, this is what? This is a spring balance. By the using spring balance, we can measure the weight of the object. And one thing students, when you immerse the object inside a liquid, the weight of the object will be decreased. The reason is what? Because when you immerse the object inside a liquid, one upward force is acting on the body. Means so that's why the weight of the object will be decreased. Now students, initially we can measure the weight of the object in air, and it will be nearly about 0.50 after 2 scale in moving downward direction. So that means nearly about student 0.60 Newton. And when you just try to understand students, and when you just immerse the object little bit in a liquid, the weight of the object goes on decreasing. If you immerse entire object, then huge amount of weight will be decreased. This is not really the weight of the object decrease. This is apparently weight of the object will decrease, because when you immerse the object inside a liquid, one upward force is acting on the body, and that's why the weight of the object will be decreased. And once again, you can measure the weight of the object in air, and that moment students, same reading. But when you immerse the object inside a liquid, students, the weight of the object will be decreased because due to the presence of this upward force. And students, how can this upthrust, how can you measure? And students, now here the initial reading of the volume of water will be, I think nearly about it will be 240, and when you immerse, the reading will be increased. So now it will be nearly about students, suppose students 280 or 240 millimeter. So if you subtract means the final reading and initial reading, and then the students you can get the value of the volume, and if you multiply with density of water and the acceleration due to gravity, and that moment you can find out what is the amount of water, weight of the water displaced by the body, and which is equal to students what? Which is equal to upthrust of the body. I think is it clear students? And that's all for today's class. Thank you very much for watching my video classes.